Today we're going to go through some Band 2 semi-final questions. Now the idea of this is to help you, give you some ideas for what will be coming up in the final in April or for the challenge which starts again in September. So these questions, go through them with your teachers, look for similar style of questions, and let's get you ready for the finals in April. First question we're going to run through today from the Band 2 semi-final is the gorilla question. You may remember it. Right, there are 4 adults with a weight 98, 80, 52 and 50 kilograms, all on a banana boat. And there's 5 gorillas on a different banana boat, 135, 200, 241, 150. Gorillas are big guys. And X kilograms. This 5th gorilla, we never got his weight. Now, the mean weight, the average weight of the adults to the gorillas is 2 to 5. That makes sense. Gorillas are way heavier than us humans. So, first what we need to do is work out the mean weight of the 4 adults. So I need to add these numbers up. I'm going to try as quickly as possible. 98 and 52 is 150. There's my number bonds. Add that 50 is 200. So the adults are 280 kilograms. And there's 4 of them. So we divide by 4. So that means the average weight of the adults is 70 kilograms. Which is, I'm a few kilograms heavier than that myself. So 2 parts of a ratio represent 70 kilograms. All important with ratio questions. What does 1 part equal? Well, 1 part in this ratio should equal 35 kilograms. So that means the 5 parts for the gorillas, I need to do 5 35s. Okay, a bit of mental maths. 5 30s is 150. 5 5s is 25. So the mean weight of the gorillas is 175 kilograms. That's the average weight of each gorilla. So what I need to do now is I should really work out all the weights of these gorillas. Now, if the mean weight is 175, what's 5 175s? So again, I'm going to do some mental maths here. 5 times 100 is 500. 5 70s is 350 and 5 5s is 25. So the the gorillas add up to 875 kilograms. So what do these guys weigh? Oh, more. This is hard. Band 2. These questions are hard, guys. Okay, what have we got? We've got 441, 591, 691, 726 kilograms. Is our 4 known gorillas. So the last one, what is the difference between these 2 guys, 875 and 726? You got it. The difference is, and our missing gorilla is 149 kilograms. Hope you got that in this semi-final. Next question we're going to look at from the Band 2 semi-final. This one here. Hopefully you remember it. So, when n is divided by 12, the remainder is 7. So when 5n is divided by 12, what's the remainder? That's what we're looking for here. So, bit of problem solving. What number could we divide by 12 that would leave 7? There's actually a couple of different answers we could have, but there will be the same remainder no matter what correct value we find for n. Now, the first thing that comes to my mind when I see this with remainder of 7 is 19. Because 19 divided by 12 will go in once with a remainder of 7. So that's my thoughts first, 19. So what's 5 19s? I know 25s is 100, so 19 5s must be 95. So 95 divided by 12. Okay, how many 12s go into 95? Well, I know 7 12s is 84, and that would leave me a remainder of 11 12ths. So a remainder should be 11. So at this point, I'm thinking, it looks like my answer is 11, but is n really 19? What else could it be? Okay, what else does 12 go into that would really have a remainder of 7? Well, 2 12s are 24, 31. Maybe I'll let n equal 31 because 31 divided by 12 will be 2 with a remainder of 7. So what's 5 31s? Okay, 5 31s would be 155. And let's divide that by 12. So I'm going to do a bit of long division. So 12 into 155. 12 goes into 15 one time with a remainder of 3. 12 goes into 35 twice, yes, with a remainder of 11. So whether I picked n as 19 or n is 31, I'm still getting that remainder of 11. There's our answer. Another question from our semi-final band 2. This one here. A straight line ABC. Apologies if it's not the straightest. My freehand drawing isn't the best. But we have our straight line here. Now, you'll notice here we have the coordinates for A, we have the coordinates for C, but we don't know the coordinates for B. Now in the question it said the length of BC is 20% of the length of AC. Can you find the Y coordinate? Okay, tricky question here. Okay, well if this is 20% of the entire length, okay, we have a sort of a ratio here of 4 to 1 from the length of AB to the length BC. That may be of help. 5 parts in my ratio. Okay, now what I'm going to look as I approach this question, I need to find this coordinate. So this is essentially 80% along the road AC or 20% going that way. So what I'd like to know is what is the horizontal distance and the vertical distance of my line AC. Now I can see from -9 to 21 is a distance of 30, and from -2 all the way up to 18 is a vertical distance of 20. So whichever way we want to go, let's say we want to go from C up to A. What is 20% vertically of this 20? Well, 20% vertically is a distance of 4. So I need to go vertically 4 from -2. So what's -2 plus 4? Yeah, you've got it, 2. So the Y coordinate of B and their answer was 2. They weren't looking for the X coordinate, just the Y coordinate in this one. Another of our band 2 semi-final questions we're going to look at today. This is pretty tricky, guys, I'm not going to lie. 18 times 2 to the power of A plus 1 equals 2 to the power of B plus 2 to the power of B plus 3. Now, we're not actually looking for A and B. We're looking for the difference between A and B because we have 2 unknowns in this one equation. And as you know, 2 unknowns in one equation, it'll be pretty tricky to try solve that one. Okay, but what can we do? I like the fact we've got 2's, but this 18, I do not like. That's not going to be of great help. So first thing is to try convert that 18. And I'm going to do 9 times 2. Because at least that gives us a 2 times by 2 to the power of A plus 1 equals 2 to the power of B plus 2 to the power of B plus 3. Okay, so what can we do here? Left-hand side, let's simplify it. This can be the same as 9 times, well, 2 on its own, as you know, is 2 to the power of 1. So we can add the powers here. Let's simplify this. So this would be 2 to the power of A plus 2. Now we come over to the right-hand side. Now, a lot of people think, oh, this plus sign, are you sure that's supposed to be a plus sign? Should it not be a time sign? Because that's what I first thought when I saw it. But no, we need to get creative with our problem solving. Okay. What I can see here, 2 to the power of B plus 2 to the power of B times by 2 to the power of 3. I'm essentially unsimplifying our work here because I know I need to get rid of this 9 and I see something over here. Okay, so now we have 9 times 2 to the power of A plus 2 equals, check this out, I'm going to do some factorizing. 2 to the power of b, right, is common to both of these terms. So 2 to the power of b times what gives us 2 to the power of b? Obviously 1. Plus, look at this, what's 2 to the power of 3? Oh, it's 8. Just what we need. So now we have 9 times 2 to the power of a plus 2 equals 2 to the power of b times by 9. Superb. We can cancel 9 from both sides. And we're left with 2 to the power of a plus 2 equals 2 to the power of b. Therefore, a plus 2 must equal b. So what is the difference between a and b? We can't solve a and b, but I can clearly see the difference between a and b is simply 2. And there was our answer, a difference of 2.